Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson.
A15 PCA.
Native 454.
And Rose.
Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. So we got a trailer for Nightmare at 20,000 feet or 30,000 feet for the new Twilight Zone reboot. And I don't know, it makes it, from what I can see, it makes it look like the guy is scared of Muslims. And he's on an airplane, and he's Muslamophobia, and he's looking around because they lay it on pretty thick.
You got a lot of people in turbans.
Which aren't even Muslim.
They're Hindus, they're Indian.
But of course they're going to play the angle, the dummy doesn't know the difference.
And then there's the woman in the what's it called?
She had a burqa.
Burqa. He sees a little boy that's like a different color of skin.
So is it going to just be some racist idiot? Is there even going to be a monster?
Or maybe he's the monster the whole time.
The racism is the monster.
How much you want to bet he's going to freak out, do something that's going to cause the plane to crash? And it'll be all in his mind.
We all love Twilight Zone.
Yes.
Even episodes of like the 80s and stuff like that, the other reboots, we love the movie. It just isn't... This was what I was afraid of. Right? You can go back and when we first learned about Jordan Peele doing this, I'm like, okay, how many of these episodes are going to be racist white people? And this look, I don't know. Am I seeing something that isn't there? Because they focus in on a lot of like his fear of foreigners.
Yeah, exactly. I hope there's a twist to it, but it doesn't look like there's gonna be. And that's the problem with it.
And he's also saying, "Oh, the past is in the past." So is he thinking about 9/11?
I think he might be. Yeah.
And then maybe it's because they show a lot of security. Is it like talking about TSA and invasion of privacy? Is that another angle you think they're going with? Because he's like in that 3D scanner thing. And
what's he mad? It's being remade from two classic episodes that did the same thing. One in the Twilight Zone movie and one in the original that were classics of this.
Yes.
Of this episode. And I don't like the fact they're taking a classic episode and doing this with it.
He gets like a little like it's not an iPod. It's like a weird like sound thing. What is this?
Looks too futuristic.
It says
MP3.
It says MP3, but it doesn't look like anything real I've ever seen. But the technology from the opener looks like today technology.
Maybe it sends like sound waves to calm him down or something.
Yeah, maybe. Like ocean waves.
I'm telling you, this is not John Lithgow when he did his or William Shatner.
No.
I thought those were classics.
No, and what I love about that, William Shatner, what I liked about it is that he was... I know they had that one guy talking to him, but he was talking into himself, thinking, no, this is normal. He had a wife, and he talked to his wife saying, no, I see something.
And there's like some guy sitting next to him. Oh, I believe what you're saying. And it's like, is this like a projection of his mind? Is he really crazy?
Or is he really the bad guy?
Yeah.
And you notice how all the flight attendants are black?
Of course.
Like the one guy's black, this guy's... I don't know. If this wasn't from Jordan Peele, I wouldn't question it. I'd be like, oh, that's just kind of odd. But there's a reason why he's white and everyone else he's interacting with isn't.
Yeah,
and the one guy who believes him is another white guy.
Is another white guy. That's not exactly what I was going to say, too. And another thing that's weird, too, I know they won't play this angle. It would be kind of cool. Maybe there was something wrong, and he was right, but he was just crazy about how going about it.
How crazy would it be if there were terrorists on there, and those people that he was really scared of really end up being the terrorists?
Yeah, exactly.
But that would never happen.
Never in a billion, trillion, 100 bazillion years could you ever portray Muslim terrorism like that. From like
I don't
a
know, Hollywood film you can't.
Never.
Close.
Or even have it to where it's no one that's like that, but someone that just looks totally normal. But he just became radicalized and became a terrorist.
Or they're terrorists and ended up being white people on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I like Adam Scott. He was Baron Zemo in the Civil War. He always will be Baron Zemo. And it just seemed... And then Nick, it shows a couple more, like, I guess, like, when everyone's sleeping. And, of course, it shows a couple more of the Middle Eastern-looking guys. And it's like, we get it. This guy doesn't like foreigners. But that was... There's storylines like that in Twilight Zone about people who were like that. There's some of them, the more famous ones, even the one in the movie where the guy, he was this racist anti-Semite, then he ended up having to live through...
But that was poignant, though.
Yeah.
And then there's like the ones where... was it the one where they thought they were being attacked and everyone had to go down in the shelter? What's that one called?
It's called The Shelter.
The Shelter.
Is that was called The Shelter? And that one guy's like, oh, it's you people.
Yeah.
See, that was how...
foreigners coming
Yeah.
in.
And they were... Marty, it was the other guy, and he's like, you guys come here, this is how this is all happening. He's
Yeah,
you
he was
people.
Italian.
And he's like,
Italian.
what are you talking about? That guy's racism came out.
But that was subtle because it was an extreme situation. Nothing extreme's going on here.
Except
He's
for
just that way.
He's always wearing the headphones.
Yeah.
And the little MP3 player said enigmatic, which is like supposed to be like weird, like a puzzle.
Do you think this might be something where like he's projecting that he's having fears about terrorists? Maybe he's a sleeper.
sleeper agent. He's the terrorist.
Yeah, and he's trying to stop himself from doing what he's going to do.
So he's trying to figure out the mystery, and he's the killer.
But you could have did that without the heavy handed.
Yeah, you
could have did all that. I like the concept of time. I think that's more interesting in this episode, in this preview than anything else. Like, oh, time. See, that's
that was in the last trailer.
Yeah,
remember, they kept talking about the numbers.
Yeah.
See, this one's more about him just being.
See, I like that better.
I think that's what I'm thinking. What it is. Because I think maybe there might be a trigger either on the tape or like a trigger world, kind of like in Bioshock, where that one was like, would you kindly, and then he blows up the plane.
And he's like a sleeper agent?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look through the trailer right now and see if I see a monster anywhere. I'm looking on the wings of these planes and I'm not seeing a monster.
You see the engine kind of like flare
I thought
up.
the last one I thought we did, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
No, we saw the little doll.
Look at the doll.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
holding
He's holding the doll, the goblin, the little boy has the goblin.
Oh, he has
that original hobgoblin thingy.
Yeah, the gremlin.
Yeah.
They called it.
See, that's kind of
That's
that's
pretty
a
cool.
cool that's a cool shout.
It's just a matted hair snow monkey. That's what it looked like in the original. The movie, that thing was scary as hell.
Yeah.
And the way he like went up to the window and he was like, "Hey!"
And then like touched
Then
his
he went
face.
like this. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, you
and then,
psycho.
and then it just flew off.
See,
And
my thing was that the monster that was Dan Aykroyd? Was that the same monster?
Yeah.
Or was that a different
I
monster?
think it was.
It was, yeah. That's funny.
See, but that was
Was
cool.
he something really scary?
See, in a lot of these scenes, he's wearing the headphones.
Headphones.
So is he trying to like block out that message? And maybe that guy sitting next to him is the terrorist alter ego. See, we're like going in a different directions here, but this is not what it was about. It was about
What you could have did that
a
with all this
mystical
stupid,
monster
yeah.
on a wing that's taking down a plane. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
And a guy who was paranoid, thought he was going crazy. He wasn't crazy.
Yeah. And actually, this episode would have been a lot, if this is how we're thinking, how cool would it be if he's having moments of being blacked out, and then he's realizing there's little things, why is this engine wrong? Because he's doing it when he's blacked out.
But that goes against the whole premise. Then just call it something else.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. They call it Nightmare at 30,000 feet. Wouldn't it be called Terrorist? Couldn't they have done that? That would have been better. But this looks like this is going to be a racist episode where the guy's a racist.
But there is racist
Good,
episodes.
good,
Yes.
powerful, strong messages about
Poignant
about being how horrible that is. Even the one they did at the death camps, and the guy had to relive the trial because he got away.
So good.
Yeah, he got away.
Death Heads Revisited.
Yeah.
Whew, that's a good one.
That's really good. And then I love that part because at the end he kind of realizes, no, you were dead. Like, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah, he's like, he remembers, oh, I killed you.
Yeah, and then that's when he really gets
He's
down.
like, well, God, this isn't revenge, this is justice.
It's justice.
No, like when he comes back and he's like, oh, for nostalgic reasons. Like,
He's
what
like,
a
oh my
piece of crap.
God.
That guy was such an awful person, human being. Oh my God.
I know he was. Even the people at the inn he went to, he's like, "You gonna go up there?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go back up there."
Well, no, because that one woman, she's almost petrified when she realizes who this man
That
is
is.
and is signing in.
Yeah.
And, it's a
I mean, at that point, we're like, can I call the Hague, please? Can I call the Israeli?
And just another thing that I was, I'm just looking over the trailer again. We was talking to the one guy. He has like a nervous tick. Like there's like a little moment where.
you believe he's not there. He's
See, I'm
not
playing in
there.
slow mo right now, and he's like, "Yeah, I believe you." There's like a little. See that?
Yeah, the lights kind of flickered.
And he kind of gave him a little wink, but it was like you could tell that the frame skipped. So is that nightmare in his mind? All his fearfulness of foreigners and everything. But like those two guys, like they're obviously
something from a different country.
Yeah, they're oh, I don't like them foreigners. But I don't know. It comes out April 1st, so we're just a couple days away. There's going to be 2 episodes. And I'm assuming this is going to be the first one because why else would they show it? But if there's no monster, I'm going to be disappointed. Like hardcore.
And if he's not the sleeper like terrorist,
see if they're gonna go that way, I'd rather that not be part of it. But apparently, it looks like it's gonna be.
It's gonna be
because you like to look at it this way. You're like I said, you're making classical episodes, guys.
Yeah.
And you're destroying what the original point was. It's supposed to be the enemies out there, but it was manifesting this monster that was really there. See, it was kind of like that parallel between the two, between what's really your fears and what really is out there.
And also it was also a play on the crazy man can be right.
Yeah, exactly.
But obviously he's wrong.
Yes, that's
because obviously again because someone is a different race of you doesn't make them bad.
No.
So this guy can't be the hero.
I know, and that's what made it sad about.
Or
the
maybe
original.
they're just faking this all out. They just happens to be people. But why did they focus so much on him in the trailer?
Unless he's doing the whole psych out.
The psych is out.
You could do it with subtlety. There's no subtlety here.
Yeah,
at all.
but maybe that's the whole point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. A few days I'm definitely gonna watch it. But
yeah.
is it coming on Thursday or Wednesday, April 1st?
April 1st is on Monday.
It's a Monday. Okay,
Monday.
okay. So we won't be. Discovery will be a separate day. But
don't
yeah, I don't
start
know. If this is the first one out the gate, this looks like it's a stumble.
Yeah,
an
it
absolute
is.
stumble. But remember in the trailer, we saw that little doll in the ocean, so that plane goes down.
Yeah.
The plane goes down.
Yeah.
Because why would that doll be in the water? Or has to make an emergency landing or something, and
Yeah.
then the kid loses it and it washes up on the
One thing if it was just a malfunction and like the wing or something of the plane hit.
And
Wouldn't
it
it be
was
great
all
if
his
John
fault.
Lithgow puts up, like he's walking on the beach and he picks up the toy? How cool would that be? Do things like that. That's the kind of stuff.
I didn't even think William Shatner.
Yeah, William
was
Shatner.
Yeah.
Oh my, this doll. He's like, but yeah, I don't know. This really disappointed me. It really did.
For a first episode, this shouldn't have been the first episode.
Ugh. Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server. Link in the description below.